The second part is entitled Dreams of a City. And this part begins with a poem in Cree. And the English version of that poem is, "Nothing lay so clear before those who stood on these banks than the great canopy of sky that spread above them and poured forth its endless light, and everything, it seemed, stood eternal here, all that was laid bare. Et tous qui ont suivi sont entrés dans la lumière, comme si c'était une mer qui les engloutissait, une mer pleine de grands oiseaux, qui les menait plus profondément vers la source des étoiles. Or, the golden light of grain heading out in summer calls them all. And gazing into it, they see summer spread everywhere before them, flowing through the air. Generations of the sun standing in sheaves. While over all of them, the silent river and the grass against their feet, a star unmoving stands, beyond anyone's grasp. This is the light that draws them all into the dream of what will be when they no longer walk here. Possibility rises in the light, as if every dawn turned departure toward endless arrivals where only the rising sun holds time in its light, asleep upon our hands. But of the past of all who stand here, it is somewhere other than now, intermittent in the sky, as if it were the moon floating away, and all that is recalled growing dimmer through the evenings of the mind. So the river and the moon turn around the star that's fixed above our heads. There spell the larger light that falls across this place, to enter it without looking back, where there is nothing more to see. The one music that resounds among these small trees is elegy for what is yet to be, looking toward the sun and saying goodbye, goodbye. Everyone stands alone upon the riverbank, gazing toward the stars. What gravity can hold them there upon the sky, if not the great desire that soars up to them from this shore to theirs, to be at last at home? And hidden where the stars are passing silently across the cloudless sky, children are at play, unconcerned, as if they knew they were the dream of children yet to be, playing already with the past still to begin. Other music falls unheard across this place, but those who sense it know that as it falls first from its final chord and then unfolds until at the end of night it seems to have arrived at notes that say, gather your breath. And here begins all opening in the first light that unfailing fills this place with its stillness beyond name, spread out upon the last pebble that lines the path with its eternity given to all who pass. Not mountains, nor the sea, but casual hills and bluffs of poplars are our lot. Invisible beside us, coyotes walk along the margins of the night, their voices strangely filled with sorrow and with joy, and all around them light, as if pouring from their mouths not notes, but stars were falling brightly home. Along horizons, clouds settle, but only for a moment, then depart. The shapes that they assume beyond what can be thought, as if children were at play between the earth and heaven's gate, where they are called to dance with stars. Against the polar star, other lights arise, a fire floating through the early winter sky, drawing the heart on as if the only path lay through ethereal and open air, where birds alone scan all that lies beyond as home enough. How brave the little trees that have, like sentinels, stood forever here. Majesty is not their lot, or elegance. Humility is all that they possess beneath the ice and wind and snow. Speak tenderly of them. They wish no more of us. No ending may be found in this place that takes its bearings only on the fixed star of the north. Everything left behind for that dream that brings all that is into that small space where grass, timeless and close to stars, returns to itself again. The last three poems are poems that were designed, two of them were designed for the Chinese garden. I'll read those two first, and then one for the Shumka Dance Theater. So then there'll be a Chinese poem, and the English version is, "The path that leads to paradise is never straight. Flowers alone, butterflies and snails know the turns it takes." And this is for those coming out of the garden. "Nothing sinks so slowly as the ground into itself, when gardens into the womb of earth return to die. And then there'll be a poem it's in Ukrainian, and this is the English version of it. Dancing, we came into the world. The last leaf dances on its branch. The world beneath our feet dances through the universe.